I would describe this project as being a very good experience for me and my personal journey.
It felt good being a youth researcher, knowing that you get to have say so instead of having adults like put what on you, what the issues and stuff is. You get to have say so and voice your opinions.
I learned that sometimes being a leader doesn't always mean leading. Sometimes you have to step down and let others excel at what they're good at.
I learned that there was a lot of problems within the community, but there wasn't a lot of voices, and that just my one young voice, you know what I'm saying, talking to the community made a big difference.
I was part of the East Oakland Building Health Communities, and I was part of that section, health, questioning and surveying and interviewing around health.
Well, first we created surveys, and then we went out and did the surveys, handed them out to the community. We had to analyze that data and put it together into a PowerPoint, an executive document, and a short film. Sometimes it was pretty heartbreaking because I know like some of the people we talked to, they would tell us, like instead of just giving us a survey, they would tell us things about their life and what they've been through. And sometimes it really would hit home or make me feel a little bit emotional.
And not to mention people are living their lives, and when they're doing that, they don't like to be stopped a lot. So, you know, it was kind of hard trying to keep somebody's attention to actually get them to do the surveys.
Oh, Oakland has this high murder rate and all this crime, and the people there are violent, which that isn't true about the community. There are violent things that happen, and yes, there is a high murder rate, but you have to think about all the factors that lead into that.
Through interviewing people in general, the most consistent answer that we heard when asking them what needs to be improved in the community was that we needed stronger mentors, we needed stronger guidance, leadership from the adults.
How can you be healthy if you don't have proper food options? How can you be healthy if you don't have access to healthcare? So it really opened my eyes about the truth about Oakland. It's not what people think.
So it's not just you know, physical things like better schools, better hospitals, but it's also intangible things like, you know, showing love and caring and concern.
I don't know if I would say I've learned what a healthy community is, but I would say I've learned what it could be.
A healthy community has to come from everybody in the community playing their part and really stressing the issues that's in their community that need to be touched.
I think the California Endowment needs to know that if they're going to include youth into the project, they have to give them a proper time frame.
Appreciate the time that we as youth researchers are spending in creating and actually getting involved in the community.
If we ever had a project like this again, it would be so much more efficient and effective to have more researchers who are adequately trained, train them in facilitating, train them on how to interview, train them on how to connect with people on the street, train them how to do video, train them how to edit music, all those things, because that's what's going to be needed to make a good project.
Of course, more sites will be very, very helpful, but at the same time, not isolate those different sites from the other. If you keep those ties together, we could exchange information, so we wouldn't have like different, products at the end of the project.
Because the more researchers you have, the more information you're able to gather, and with that, you have a much more rounded, much more complete, and much more factual research project in the end.
I'm hoping they'll take our recommendations, being that our recommendations are developed from what the community wants. My passion is to improve whatever community I'm a part of, so if I'm a part of the East Oakland community, I'm going to do whatever I can to make my living situation around me a better thing.
My daughter's living out here right now, and I would rather her have a better environment to be raised in than I did.
I will continue improving this community because this is my community and this is my people here, and I want to make sure we uplift our community because I feel it's a lot of talent and it's a lot of good things going on, but it get overlooked because of all the negative stuff.